Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. Ocho, Angel Reese got suspended for the first half of a game, saying her teammates suck. The Sky made a statement saying, the Chicago Sky values the safety, respect, and well-being of every player. We are committed to accountability so our players can stay focused on playing basketball. Because of the statements detrimental to the team made by Angel Reese during a league-mandated media, she will not play in the first half of the game September 7th against the Las Vegas Aces. This matter has been handled and resolved internally, and we're moving forward as a team. Now, mind you, she's suspended for a game because she picked up her 8th technical foul. So, and I think that's tonight. That was tonight, right? She was suspended tonight, and now she's suspended the first half against the Aces on the 7th to be Monday, correct?
Dang.
Yeah. Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday. My bad. Sunday. Look. Angel expressed her dissatisfaction with the state of the franchise, is what she said. I like to be here for my career, but if things don't pan out, obviously I might have to move in a different direction and do what's best for me. But while I'm here, I'm going to try to stay open-minded about what I have here and maximize that as much as I can. She then called out specific teammates by name and expressing her desire for Marsh to coach the team harder. She was quoted multiple times saying, "We need great players." She also questioned whether Courtney Vandersloot was capable of returning to form at the age she's at after tearing an ACL 7 games into the season. We need someone probably a little younger with some experience, somebody who's been playing the game and willing to compete for a championship and has done it before. Damn, Angel.
Shit. hey, most of the time too, Unc, with someone like that, someone as young as Angel, who's coming to the game that has great passion, who's good. There are certain things that you can think, but you never say out loud, especially when it's talking about your teammates. The teammates that you see all the time, teammates that have grinded with you through training camp, the teammates that obviously go to war with you on the court, on the hardwood, and that would be very offensive. That would
of course it would.
I couldn't really walk in that locker room and look them in their face again.
Nah,
I mean, I couldn't.
It'd be tough.
I would never say nothing like that.
Ocho, we done been on teams where we had teammates that suck, that we thought were buns.
Yeah, we wouldn't say that, Uncle. We wouldn't say it out loud, ever.
No, never. Hell, I mean, at some point in time, they might have thought I was buns. I mean, I like to think even being a 7th round draft pick and working, I thought I was a pretty good player. I was a good special teams player, even if I wasn't contributing that much on offense. But I like to think that once I got my way into the starting lineup consistently in the 92 and moving forward, I like to think I was a pretty good player. And just because I was a pretty good player, that didn't mean I needed to take a shot at players that I didn't think were on my level. Or didn't play. Look, I can be upset, Ocho, when we lost the game. And I know guys that didn't play well.
Right.
I know. I can look up at the Jumbotron and see who gave up that sack. I can look up at the Jumbotron and see who missed the block. I can go get the steal shots. We didn't have it like they do now, Ocho. You can see the entire play. We just had the steal shots where you had to, damn. Like that. But, I mean, look, she's an emotional player. And she let her emotions get the best of her. Yeah, let's not dig her grave and bury her. She was a young woman. Yeah. She's not used to losing. She was at LSU. They won the national championship, and they went to the Final Four. They didn't get it done the next year, but she's used to winning. She's not used to losing. Yeah. And you have to like I tell people, you handle losing with the same grace and dignity as you handle winning. If you're gracious in winning, you got to be gracious in defeat. You got to be the same. Yeah. And she let emotions get the best of her. But even if your emotions get the best of her, you can't take, like, my teammates. We need great players. Because some of our teammates probably say, yeah, we sure do. We sure do.
Yeah. Oh, man.
So, like I said, she'll learn. She'll learn what to say, what not to say. She'll learn how to say it. She probably could have said, look, we just got to get better. I've got to get better. We've got to get better as a team. We've got to,
And now
A lot of the stuff that she said, she probably could have told the coach to him, coach, I'd like to have a conversation. I'd like to have a meeting with you. Or she could go upstairs and talk to, personnel department. Everything is not for the paper. Everything is not for television. Everything is not for public consumption.
Right. And obviously now when you come out and you say things like that, especially about your teammate, now you put a microscope, which is already on you anyway. Now you got to put a microscope and pressure on yourself, because now they're going to nitpick. They're going to nitpick by every little thing. So now you got to go out there and be that shining light, be that shining star consistently for that team that you talked about.
Yeah. It's like I said, she'll learn. She made she let her emotions get the best of her, and she'll move on, and hopefully we don't have a repeat of this, and she'll be better for it. Yeah. But I tell you what, hey, she Dennis Rodman on the glass, man.
She be balling now. She be balling.
Yeah, man.
She be balling.
Clippers owner Steve Ballmer are accused of circumventing the NBA salary cap via an alleged $28 million no-show marketing deal between Kawhi Leonard and a third-party company that Ballmer had invested in. Ballmer claims he had no knowledge of the deal between Kawhi and Aspirations, a now bankrupt digital bank and tree planting startup whose co-founder pleaded guilty to fraud. That journalist, Pablo Torre, reported Wednesday on his podcast, Pablo Torre Finds Out. Look, I all I know is this. There have been instances where they've been under the table handshake deals.
Yes, sir.
Now, Adam Silver is a lot more lenient than David Stern.
Right.
David Stern dropped the hammer on Minnesota, and he basically ruined them. He basically gave them the death penalty. First of all, he undid the deal that they had with Joe Smith.
Right.
And then he took like 5 first-round draft picks. He basically, it was basically the equivalent of what the NCAA did to SMU. He gave him the death penalty.
Right.
I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's true. I mean, there's a lot of circumstantial evidence, and maybe Adam Silver says circumstantial is not good enough.
Right.
But the company went bankrupt. The creditors now become public.
Yeah, I saw Steve Ballmer came out and he had a sit down. I'm not sure who the sit down was with. Saw him.
I think it was Ramona Shelburne.
Oh yeah, I saw him explaining himself about the situation.
It didn't look good.
Yeah, and him saying, well, what Kawhi does in his personal time and his personal business, whatever company this might be, that's on him. As if he's finding a way to see himself out.
He's trying to distance himself
from the situation, right? Damn. That's
so
crazy.
Why would that company have a deal with Kawhi?
That's out my pay grade and understanding exactly how and why that went on.
Yeah, it's not a good look. I think the owners really like Steve Ballmer. He's easy to like. I like his passion. I love how he's cheering for his team, and he gets so caught up. He's a fan. I think sometimes he forgets that he's an owner.
The fan, yeah, he's the owner, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, he's in it. I love it. Man worth $150 billion, and he had like he got tickets up in the rafters. He's so excited.
Yeah.
Like you said, Ocho. I read a little bit of it. It's not a good look. I'm sure the the NBA will do their due diligence and whatever needs to happen. But even if he's found guilty, I don't think they're going to make them trade Kawhi or lose Kawhi. I don't think he's going to be a death sentence like what David Stern did to the Minnesota Timberwolves. And he suspended Glenn Taylor for a year, and he suspended Kevin McHale for a year. Oh yeah, he dropped the hammer. He dropped the hammer on him. He really dropped he dropped the hammer on him.
Right.
I don't know if it's going to be to that extent. I mean, it might not be anything. It might just be a fine, but it doesn't look good. But hey, we'll see what happens.